Good morning, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they unfold live. Market opens up here in about, let's see, 45 minutes. There's looking like some potential for pre-market trades out there, so I am keeping an eye on that and wanting to get the video set up just in case something rolls around. If not, I'll see you back at the open. All right, the markets are open. Nothing ever happened pre-market. I do have a couple orders out there. SFIX, still that same exact order that I put in at 8:13 a.m. down there at 34.01. Although not exactly the action I thought. I was thinking this one might be a little bit more volatile. I'm going to go down to 33.75 on this one. And we'll see what happens with that. So I will pause it, and I will be back if it looks like I'm going to be able to put on any. Well, on that one's starting to turn around really fast. So I suppose that makes me feel a little bit better because my order was at 34.01 anyway, so I still wouldn't have been filled. I'm going to alert this in the chat room real quick, though. All right, it is alerted. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pause. Now I have 3 orders out there, SFX, SFI. Okay, well, just like that, I'm filled. So let's go over to the SFIX chart. Looking like I'll potentially be able to get some more. If it wants to give me 15 cents, I'll take it. All right, well, that area up there is being quite difficult, so I'll just do 33.85 and take the $50 instead if it wants to give me that. So quick $50 there, and there goes to 90, so I was wrong, but oh well. AMRN now all of a sudden with some movement. Let's check out this one. Traded this yesterday. Yep, indeed some movement. So let's go to 16.85 on that one. Put an order out there. I need to get this alerted in the chat room. Okay. Let's go back to, what was that, CVLS. I did have an order out on that one. Oh, nice. CVLS. Less talking clay, 34.35. Okay, there's the break. Let's see if it can get up to 35 or not. Well, the break was very anticlimactic. It went 2 cents above 34. All right, so lots of action. Looking like some potentials here for some fills. I will keep you updated. Order on SFIX at 32.75. Let's see if it can break down there through 33 or not. What an ugly day for this one after the gap down, and it just continues to bleed. Still have these other orders out there. So who knows, maybe one of these will get filled when we're watching something else like last time. Again, 32.75. Key break is going to be at 33, so I'll let it roll here, see if we can capture the break of 33 if it happens. All right, I will pause. Okay, going for the break of 33. There is the break. Again, 32.75, my initial entry point. Okay, let's ask you to go down to 32.65. Still only went down to 32.75. And that fast back up. All right, I will pause. Lots of orders out there right now. I guess I can delete that CLVS because now it's pulling back. So that was a shorting order, but now I'm looking to go long on CLVS. Right now we're looking at SFIX. Have an order at 32.27. Also one on SQ. We'll check on that one. Yeah, that one actually could be coming into play. Let's pull up the chart on that. 125 to opening order to go short. Key break obviously up there at 100. So I'm trying lots of bobbers out in the water, just waiting for some nibbles. Have an order at 32.55. I adjusted it on CLVS. Looking to play this pullback here. My opening shares. 32.55. Let's see if it can make its way down there or not. This one's very jumpy. So one of those situations. There we go. Oh, nice. Okay, I'm in. Let's go to 31.75. If I can get some shares down there. And 31.55. So let's see if it wants to drop back down there or not. I'm going to try for some at 32.25. Only have 500 shares, so not very much at all. Okay, I got those. Okay, it's pulling back some more. Let's see if I can get some at 31.75. Okay, I got out 183 shares at 32.45 and all out. Bummer. How low did it actually go? One is low on that move is 31.80. So it was 11 cents off from those ones. Would have liked to have gotten more shares, but just didn't work out. However, I'm going to keep, well, actually, let me check out on a few more things here. All right. I want to go to, I'll leave that 31.55 order out there. If this wants to keep on pulling back, then I will gladly play the pullback. All right, going for the break of 32. Wow, SFIX just continues to get hammered. Maybe we'll check out that one a little bit, but I like the way this one moves better. Okay, there it is, starting to move. As I said, and as you've seen, this one is very jumpy. So if I missed the entry point, I apologize, but I'm going to go ahead and pause. All right, I moved the order down to 31.25. Remember, I am looking at other things than what you can see on the screen. So I just feel more comfortable with it at 31.25. We'll see if it can move down there, but that's the current status of the plan. All right, nearing an entry point here at 30. Oh, I am in. Okay, let's put that out there. Okay, I have 100 shares left. At 31. And they don't want to give give me the final 100 shares. So let's go to 30. I mean, come on, it's 100 shares, fellettes. And I'll be honest, I'm being ridiculous right now. There we go. I should have just exited out, but there we are now, 190 on the trade. I was a little confused. Actually, I need to stop talking. Double checking. 30.51, 500 shares. Okay. I was a little confused because I was looking at another order that I had, but that was for SFIX. So just kind of a video cause screw up, but I'm blaming nobody but myself because I choose to do these videos. But that's why I was kind of confused, because I saw an order for 30.75, but that was actually for SFIX. So these ones, CLVS and then SFIX, are basically at $31. So that's what had me confused there for a second, but overall turned into a nice trade. Let's see, we're 30 minutes into the day, up 240, so I'm happy with that. Let's see if I can capture at least one more trade. All right, got the break on SFIX. Only went down to 30.85 though. I'll still give a little bit more time, see if it wants to go down to 30.75. All right, at 30.37. Oh, hit 30.38. Awesome. Let's go to 30.25 instead. So yeah, within 1 penny of that. And no fill. Like I said, let's try 30.25. Have an order at 11.75 here on IGC, denoted there by the green line. We'll see if it can crack down through 12 or not. All right, order at 12.25. I'm not chasing this one and hitting the offer or anything, but if it wants to pull back to me, I'd be interested. So 12.25, newest order, but as much as I would love to chase and just buy a pair, chasing is not good. All right, there's it pulling back somewhat. Still got a ways to go before 12.25. All right, what I'm going to do is go to 12.06. 12.06 because earlier there was quite a bit of buying pressure at 12.05 on the level 2s. So we'll see if that's still the case or not, if it can even pull down that far, but I'll keep you updated. Have order at 12.75. I was going to see if I can catch some before it goes up over 13, but by the time I even got the video recording, as you saw, it's already up above 13. So just what an absolute beast this thing is. But if it wants to pull back to around the 12.75 area, I'd be interested. All right, it is pulling back here. Well, trying to pull back through 13. All right, never mind. It paused right there, so I'm going to go to 12. Excuse me. That's not what I wanted. 12.37. So 12.37 initial entry point. Key break's going to be the 12.50 mark. I'm going to go ahead and pause. Order at 13.25. Okay, in there. See if it wants to pull back some more. All right, it decided to just give me the $50. I do have another order at 12.85 if this pullback wants to continue in the downwards direction. As you can see, I had quite a few other orders out there. So I'm definitely still interested in this one, just not interested again until at least 12.85. Well, I was going to pause it, but looking like we're getting some movement here. Okay, so I got those. And wanted to give me the $50 again. Next order is at 12.27. And I would be interested down at that point. But like I said earlier, not interested until at least 12.27. So that is exactly why you don't chase. Imagine it, there's people that literally right now bought up at 13.79, and you got to wonder what's going through their mind right now. They're not feeling too good. So I will pause while we're almost at 15 minutes. That's right. Well, I'll try to get one more down at the 12.27 mark if it goes down there. So we'll see what happens. All right, 12.27, looking like it might be in play here. Still a ways to go, but as you've seen, this one can move very quick. All right, looking like might have a chance here. If it can flush down through 1250. All right, I'm going to pause. All right, going for the flush here again, 1250. Hindsight, should have just kept my or put my order at 1251, but hey, that's why we're all superstar traders in our hindsight accounts. All right, I'm going to pause. Okay, I got in at 1301. I apologize. I missed the entry point. 1310 out. So just notice something on level 2s, and I think that's why I forgot to get the video rolling, because I noticed a pattern here. These over here are the level 2s in the top right-hand corner. And then I just simply forgot to get the video rolling again because I was so locked in on the pattern. But I'm going to, at least you saw the exit point. I guess we'll look at the glasses half full here. But I'm going to wrap this video up, almost 16 minutes in. God, I don't know what, 7 or 8 trades. Regardless though, before I go, if you do enjoy these videos and you want me to keep making them, the easiest way to communicate that to me is just to click that like button, subscribe to the channel. I do offer a live trading chat room, which is what you heard me refer to. And you just go to claytrader.com. That's called the Inner Circle. The cost for that is $99 per year. Not per week, not per quarter, not per month, per year. Pull out a calculator, do the math. You'll see it breaks down to literally $1.90 per week. So I don't want to hear excuses. Everybody can afford to join. And finally, if you want to learn how to trade with charts, you can go to, again, claytrader.com. I do offer many video training courses on that. And that can, I'm very confident, will help you out. Any other questions or anything, let me know. But again, you know, if you don't spend a dime, completely fine. But did that rhyme? I think all this is rhyming. I'm trying to watch this action and talk. But yeah, if you enjoyed it and you don't spend a dime, that is completely okay. Just, you know, like I said, if you want to communicate with me to keep making these videos, all you got to do is hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you next week. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.